So I started off this channeled message cracking up laughing because I was just about to have lunch and I started channeling the song The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony. But I had to really laugh because it was just randomly I started singing boom, 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 boom. And it just made me laugh. And then, of course, from that, the channeled messages started flooding in. And I thought, okay, while I have a second, I am going to see if I can pull some cards to match this channeled song and the energy that I'm picking up on. And the initial message was someone is standing at a crossroads in their life and they're about to look both ways. They're checking for signs to see what direction fits them best. And it's kind of like scanning in hypervigilance and wanting that safety net, but also feeling this craving for something new. And the underlining message was, don't lead from emotion alone, but don't run from your emotions either. To actually take what you've learned, lead with your heart, but after you've processed your emotions and step into this new direction with clarity. And then what was interesting, I pulled this card here, Shamanic Journey, Purpose, Attunement, Vision, Quest. And it's got a feminine on a white horse with a feather headband, and you can see the horse has a little bit of black on its mane. And the moon is obviously following your intuition. The fact that she has something on her head is trusting that intuition and that guidance and that inner knowledge, and really trusting that feminine guided intuition, the spiritual downloads, the signs, the synchronicities, but more than that, your authenticity. Trust what you know about yourself, what feels right in your body, not just what you see. And then what was even more interesting, number 2, balance and alignment, but movement, choices and decisions, which really resonates with the whole crossroads. And then I did pull the world, I won't show you, and the Empress, which is also feminine power, intuition, attracting things, allowing things to unfold and come towards you, but standing in your true authentic power. And then that was followed by the 5 of Cups, which was paired with the 9 of Wands. So it's about still having an element that's being cleared out right now, but holding on to fragments of the past hurt, past loss, and stepping into a reflection period and really making a conscious choice to let certain things go and choosing to release what no longer serves you. Almost like there's a part of you that wants to sneak off and run away and take what serves you and not actually close things out in a healthy manner. This energy is kind of forcing you to face yourself, face your own internal truth, the truth of the situations that are arising, sit with it, process it, really determine what you want going forward, making conscious choices and collapsing and dismantling that old mindset, those old patterns of behaviors that don't align with what you actually want, where you're going, and the new version of you. And once you start doing that, it's going to be so easy for you to be like, not for me, no thank you, and break it down. You're going to see through the illusion. You're going to see through the chaos. Once you recognize these patterns, where they stem from, it's just going to be second nature. And then we had Page of Pentacles. A new way of thinking, new abundance, new sense of hope and stability, groundedness. Because once you filter through all the noise and the chaos of the mind, you're left with clarity and you're able to make a decisive decision. That crossroads you're staring at. Before, the direction was unclear. What road to take was murky. You were sitting somewhere in the middle. But now, you know what you want, processed what needed to be processed. You let go of what no longer served you. You found that clarity and you're ready for a new beginning. Something that overflows, something that aligns, something that is truly fulfilling. Collaboration, sharing it with people that are in alignment. And then I had the Temperance and the Queen of Cups. They were in reverse. So it's almost like letting go of control, trying to control the narrative, controlling your emotions, controlling the situations and the scenarios in order to have control of your feelings and your emotions and keep yourself safe, and not actually staying true to yourself. And in the next 3 months, when you're faced with these choices and the decisions, remember this reading. Remember that you can choose yourself, that two things can exist at the same time, that you can choose change, you can acknowledge things with discernment, and you don't have to walk forward and choose emotion over discernment and boundaries and standards. Two things can exist at once. Process the emotions, ground yourself, find that clarity, and then choose the behavior that follows. Peace out.